Hello everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring, a leading institution that helps you to achieve your desired scores in IELTS, PT, and OET examinations. In today's video, I'm going to assess one of my students' letters. The student has written down the addressee's contact details, which is good, but she could have written on 3072 upon the top. So this could have been moved to the last line. We don't need to write down the postcode or the zip code in a separate line. It can go together with the suburb or the state. Then she has written down the address, the date of the letter. That's good. She has written down Dear Dr. J. Smith. This is not good. Why? Because she has to write down only the surname of the addressee, since we have already written down the full name here. So it must be Dear Dr. Smith and then comma. Instead of writing down Dear J. Smith, it is better to write down Dear Smith, Dear Dr. Smith. Okay, let's go to the next one. So the next one is regarding Mr. James Mann, aged 50. That's good. This one is good. Let's go to the introduction paragraph. I'm writing to request some guidance about a low-fat diet for Mr. Mann, who has been recently diagnosed with the cholocystis. Okay. In this case, we don't need to place a comma. Remove this comma, please. Okay, let's go to the next one. He is being discharged today. There is no other mistakes mainly here, so it's good. Let's go to the next paragraph. Socially, Mr. Mann is a married man who has been working in a production line. Well, she doesn't need to place a comma here because you're not adding additional information after this production line. So it's better to avoid this. Please remove this comma. Let's go to the next one. He likes to eat high-fat diet and high-energy foods. When you write down high-fat, you have to use an hyphen in between. So it's going to be high-fat diet. This is how you need to write down. Because it's going to be one word with the syllable in between. The same thing is applicable here as well. High and then hyphen and then energy. High energy foods. Consequently, he had a remarkable body mass index of 28 due to his sedentary lifestyle. Well, you can't use had because had means whatever the information that you're going to present after that was already completed, and it will not happen once again. That's what it does mean. But we have no idea whether it's going to happen again or not. So he should have used he has had. Sorry. Sorry. So he should have used he has had. He has had a remarkable body mass index of 28 due to his sedentary lifestyle. That's good. When Mr. Mann presented on 25 January 1997, she had been. Unfortunately, he has changed the gender of the patient, which is one of the most frequently committed mistakes by students. It is going to reduce her band scores in this case, because if you do not change the gender, then it's good. But if you change the gender, then it's going to be opposite, isn't it? So The way we treat male and female can be different based on the condition. So this is wrong. At that time, his weight was measured at 90 kilograms. Therefore, he was suggested to reduce his weight between 63 79. That's wrong. This is wrong as well. 63 and 79. Because whenever we need to use between, we have to use and. Okay, between something and something. When do we need to use to? We can use it when we use from and then to. So from 63 to 79 kilograms. We should not use any symbols such as hyphens and things like that in this case. You have to write like to or and, like the way I have written down. During Mr. Mann's hospitalization, he was recommended to cease to take excess fat. No. He was recommended to cease taking excess fat. Sorry. Ceased to cease taking excess fat and energy foods. That's the way we need to use. Accordingly, health education was given regarding balanced diet with the significance on lowering fat intake to approximately 50 grams and also to increase his daily physical activity, including motivated to aim for healthy weight range for reduce the risk factor. That is wrong. Okay, I'll tell you what kinds of mistakes she has committed. Sorry. And also to increase. So he can mention with the significance on lowering fat intakes to approximately 50 grams and increase his physical activity. So you don't need to include also able also to. So this could have been removed. Okay, remove this phrase, please. Remove this phrase. Increase his physical daily physical activity, including motivated to aim for a healthy weight range for reduce the risk factor. Okay, let's go through this. So this one is going to be to reduce something, otherwise for reducing. So we have to use to plus verb or for and then verb plus ing. So for reducing or to reduce, only one of them is correct. You can't use for with the verb. That is wrong. Okay. Increases daily physical activity, including motivated to aim. This is wrong. Okay, this is wrong. I think what she could have done is she could have started a new sentence, for instance, or in fact, so something like that. This should have been done. She doesn't need to write down in the same sentence if she commits grammatical mistakes. Okay, because it's not correct. Motivated is not correct. You could have written down, like, for instance, he was motivated to aim for a healthy weight range to reduce the risk factor. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so his follow-up visit is after 2 weeks. That's fine, but you don't need to write down only one sentence in this paragraph. Having one sentence in a paragraph is not good at all. No. Let's go to the next one. On behalf of Mr. Mann, it would be greatly appreciated if you could provide all necessary details about his special diet. Please note, I have attached this routine diet plan for your hint. Now, hint is not that good. The reason is that hint acts as an informal verb. So it's better to use the formal ones, okay? Sorry about that. So it's better to use the formal words, hint. Instead of that, you can use information. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. Everything else is good. She has written down 196 words here, right? And then she has written down, yours sincerely, the dietitian. All right. Let's go through the assessment. As far as the grammar is concerned, it is one of the main improvement areas, because she has committed lots of mistakes in the way she has written down the sentences. Okay, that's one thing. And then the other issue is, let's go through this, the placement of commas. Okay, use of punctuation marks could have been better, because she used lots of punctuation marks such as commas unnecessarily, so it's not needed. All right, and then use of prepositions could have been improved as well. It's not that good. Okay, let's go to the next one, vocabulary. She has changed the gender, that's not good. And then vocabulary needs to be improved, because she used more informal phrases. You should cut them down. All right, what else? Don't use the symbols in your writing. Do not use symbols such as the hyphen. For example, instead of writing two, instead of writing two, do not use hyphen in between. For example, 63 hyphen 79 is not correct. You have to write 63 and then 2 and then 79. Case notes could have been organized in a more efficient way. Could have been organized in a more effective way. Overall task fulfillment is okay, it's not that bad. Use of sentence structures could have been better. The more complex and compound sentences included in the letter. Unnecessary words are added. Some of the words are added, but apart from that, it's okay. Remove some unnecessary words from your letter. Okay, apart from that, it's all good. Let's go through the expected scores. To me, this letter sounds like a 270 out of 500 grade letter based on the number of mistakes she has committed and its severity. So that's not good. All right, she didn't use a range of complex and compound sentences in her writing. It's not that good. If you are struggling with the OET writing section, I'm glad to help you out by offering the free writing assessment for your first letter. I would be able to assess each word that you have written down in your letter against the examination criteria, and I'm glad to provide you the feedback like the way I have given to this particular student. To get this free service for your first letter, you just need to drop an email to me at steve@ucanenglishtutoring.com, or you can reach me on my mobile number or the WhatsApp number, that is +61 468 480 877, or you can contact me on my Facebook page, that is www.facebook.com/ucantutoring. I've been helping over 12,000 students since 2008 in order to achieve their desired scores in IELTS, OET, and PTA examinations. If you find this video helpful, please do like it and share it with your friends and family members. You can also write down your comment on the quality of my assessment so that I would be able to improve if there is anything. Could you also please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will be able to get regular updates on the writing assessment? And I'm also glad to share other information in relation to speaking, listening, and reading sections. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you good luck with your preparation. Have a good day. Bye.